It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Brown. Iverson grabs the board. And it's Kansas City's ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Shot's good by Walker.
Improving size does not matter. Walker comfortable slamming it up inside.
To the paint. 9 feet out. Here's Covington, a second chance effort. It's another look. And at last, they get one to fall.
All-out effort all the time. Covington was undrafted, and he's worked his way into NBA minutes.
Now here's Walker. It's good. Walker's got his second bucket.
And you look at Robert Covington, first-team All-Defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Kansas City shooting their first free throw this game. And Covington, no good on that one. And Covington maybe not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And he gets the bucket.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of will his way to the rim.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's Iverson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Tatum on the wing. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Kansas City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Iverson against Walker. Goes back up. Hayward with some nice D. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. Hayward is doubled. The pass to Tice. On the wing, Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
And it's a completely new group here for Kansas City. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Marcus Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Smart. Thomas with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. McLemore's got it. Here's Smilagic. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Boston trails by 7. Wanamaker looking over the floor. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. Brown wide open. He fired. They get it again. And so Kansas City now. Garland the pass to Reed. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Enes Kanter. For Kansas City, they have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. First one falls for them. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To end the run, Williams can't hit. Kansas City leading by 9. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
With 1 on the clock, and the layup is good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
And so it's Kansas City. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
On the attack right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
We've got Patton. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Thomas. And it's Reed in at the 4-man position. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Williams. Also, Marcus Smart is out there. Kemba Walker is out there with Williams. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2-guard spot. And Kansas City making a change here. Covington's checked in. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston.
A serious talent when Robert Williams is healthy. He makes his presence felt. Has great length and lift off the floor. Defensively, he protects the rim and even blocks shots out on the perimeter.
Kansas City leading by 9. Dellavedova kicks to Patton. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Knocked loose. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Thomas is running. And no good. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. That one drops for him. And then offensively, Williams is mostly a rim runner at this point. But, Greg, there are signs that the jumper is coming along.
Yeah, you know, when he was drafted at the end of the first round, there was a lot of talk about rebuilding his shot mechanics. And that's still a work in progress. And where he's really impressed people is with his passing. He has terrific instincts for the game.
Here's Burton. Thomas passes to Burton. Here's Patton. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. 5 to shoot. And Kansas City misses again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Nice shot by Smart.
Timeout. For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And Kansas City decides to take their first timeout here.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And it's a completely new group here for Kansas City. And then for Boston. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Hardaway passes to Smilagic. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Smart. Here's Garland. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trails by 7. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Brown's got 9 points.
And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Cantor checked in for Boston. The 3 from Tatum. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Like the execution there from Cantor. Usually likes to score, this time with the pass.
Garland with the bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Brown. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Hardaway goes in. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Boston trails by 6. In the corner, it's Hayward. A 3 ball. Garland with the rebound. And so Kansas City now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Favors. Stolen by Cantor. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
Garland dishes to Ingles. Garland with it, working on Walker. Bucket is good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Hayward outside. Back to Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. He's got 6. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Garland. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Now, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And Covington sends it back. Walker in the corner from past the arc. Reed with the rebound. Here's Garland. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got 14.
Yeah, Garland did a nice job. Pretty lethal off the bounce and great body control on that drive.
And so it's Kansas City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Robert Covington out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Allen Iverson. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Poked away, and Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. For the 3. Poked loose. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. Iverson outside. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Walker. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Allen Iverson.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with Greg's supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Iverson against Walker. Clock at 6. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Get going.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. And some changes here for Kansas City. Burton's checked in for Joe Ingles. Thomas comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Allen Iverson. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. And that one's good. Burton's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Tatum.
Here we go. Get it up quick.
Shoots over Covington. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. He's got 9.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Kansas City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Dellavedova.
The Australian-born Matthew Dellavedova, another success story from the land down under.
Williams, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Here's Wanamaker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wanamaker's got his first points in this one.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Here's Wanamaker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wanamaker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Favors. Basket good. And Kansas City leads by 4.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness, Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Covington. From outside off the mark. Tatum's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Covington with the bucket.
Timeout,
Covington's
timeout.
got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Brad Wanamaker.
And it's always stood out. To be how under control Walker is on his drives. He doesn't just have a nice burst. He's got incredible body control.
Garland with the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Boston trails by 6, and Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .50 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum wide open. He fires one.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. And with that shot, the Kansas City lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Kemba Walker. Here's Garland. And the rejection by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Walker with a clean look. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Garland. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's just a tough shot from Garland, taking the contact.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Kansas City ahead, up by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. Iverson with the bucket. And Kansas City leads by 5.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Tatum finds Walker. Banked in off the glass. And it's now 23 points for Kemba Walker.
And few get hotter than Kemba, one of the top scorers in this league, and that's why he's a franchise player.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by Iverson. A solo fast break. Jumps up, and the dunk by Iverson.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 7. Releases. Got a piece of it, but they'll get another chance. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Kicks it out to Iverson. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
And there's the pass to Hayward. Hits the three-point bomb. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
McLemore, no good. Boston trails by 4. Walker's got space. Misses off the right iron. And taken away by Brown. Over Hardaway. And it's Brown missing. And so Kansas City now They've led by as many as 11 points.
Timeout.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Allen Iverson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Derek Favors checked in for Kansas City. Robert Covington comes in for McLemore. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. Again, the miss by the Celtics. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, foul on Boston. And both free throws good for Iverson. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Walker the pass to Cantor. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Cantor's got his first basket.
And there's the body control of Cantor, able to adjust and convert under pressure.
Up top, Favors. Iverson against Brown. And that one's good, Iverson. Iverson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're in front by 8. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth. Pass to Iverson. It's deflected.
That's good footwork from the big man as Cantor aware defensively to get to that one.
And yes, it's good.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Walker against Iverson. Favors inside. Left side, Covington. Great D that time from Tatum.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Money!
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Walker in the post. Iverson covering. Hayward trying to get open. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he's made some big shots dating back to his playing days in Europe. Cantor coming through here in the clutch.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Walker against Iverson. It's in!
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Now Walker for 3. No good on that one. And so Kansas City takes the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm.